Welcome. Glad to have you guys. Getting everything rolling. Everything seems like it's good. We're on the final boss. We're still on the final boss. After a couple hours, and we'll probably still be on the final boss in a couple hours. That's just the way it's going to go. I'm going to get the rhythm back. I may try a couple of different build things. Different plans for what exactly I want to do. Because I did see some comments about possibly being able to use full control. But I'll have to be better about doing those windows. Ah, shit! Alright. Not a terrible start. I've had much worse starts before, honestly. I'm gonna make my chat a little bit bigger here. That work? Maybe? Yeah, that worked. Yeah, I need to get back to unbound countering, or whatever it's called, the charged parrying, particularly the slash attacks, because I think that's really good. I also think I may want to re-equip. I may have undervalued the hedgehog Jade. Again. That was a bit late, but we did it. It's all right. I don't think I've like actually normal hit her basically at all during this phase, which is good because we're still doing pretty good damage. Go, not bad, not bad. Try this. Aha! We did it. Now just to do that consistently. Ah, fuck! Robot Mem, welcome back. Good evening. How are you? We already made it to phase 2, so I expect my head pats immediately. Ugh! Shit. Alright, well, I was still in phase 2. There they are. There's the head pats. How are you? Okay, let's change some stuff around. Go back to... We want to keep that. I don't really... Actually, maybe? That's mandatory. I feel like we can get rid of that, probably. That doesn't feel helpful at all. I know. Maybe something like that. Let's try it. Let's mix it up. How am I doing today? I'm doing good. I'm a little tired. But I did all the productivity stuff that I needed to do, so I can be happy with that. Shit. Just a little bit late. Still using the water flow one. Nice. Wasn't sure if I was going to get that one, but it worked out. Ah! Nice. Head pats, head pats, head pats. I wasn't paying attention. I was reading chat. Ah, fuck. Yeah, fuck. It's alright. We're doing pretty good. We retained a lot of that knowledge from last night, so that's good. That's the important thing. We're, I'd say, like 80% of the way to mastering phase 1, which should set us up well for the rest of the fight. Ugh! That. I think the parry damage with that stacks with... Oh shit! Wrong one. I think it stacks with the... Oh, damn. I was doing so well. I was doing so well! I think the Hedgehog Talisman stacks with increased damage and the multiple attacks from the Unbound counter. So that's a lot of damage with that re-equipped. I was underrating it. I still don't think it's as good as it maybe should be, but... Ah, damn. I'm losing it. I'm losing it and losing it. We'll get it back. Oh, I wish I had an interesting story from today. I really don't. It was uneventful. To the grocery store early. As I always do, because I hate dealing with people when I'm out and about. Other than that, it was just cooking, doing my meal prep for the week. Cleaning. Shit. That was bad. It was also a really weird attack sequence, I feel. I think cooking came out well. I'm excited for them this week. I didn't work out this morning. That was bad of me. I was lazy and my legs hurt still from Friday, so. I didn't really need to heal there. That was unnecessary. Oh, fuck! Didn't jump again. I need to remember after the triple attack I can do a talisman. Damn. Damn. Whenever she does that out of nowhere is really what screws me up. And she does it in phase 2 as well. I just don't have the muscle memory. I don't have the default reaction to dash the direction that I need to pull that off. Stop! Shit! Got all disoriented because I was thinking about my jades. I don't even know if I have the vampire jade on. Again, I gotta pay closer attention to that. Okay, there's always a natural regression when you do these things. It's because I've started thinking too much about it instead of just reacting. The classic Dark Souls problem. I don't have the vampirism on anymore, which, I mean, with my current like combat strategy is not bad. Damn it, I'm dead. I do feel like I end up in death range more frequently. Let's take a look at this again. That we want. That we want, I'm pretty sure. I don't really care about that, but Last Stand Jade, I mean, seems helpful, but HP reaches 0. We need the medicine pipe. What am I going to play after I beat this game? That is a good question. I'm not sure yet. I think I bought a few things, a few little things. What did I buy? And I have a couple of things in my cart to buy right now as well, which may be good for, bought this quick little, oh, I'm about to, like, fight the boss. I'm, like, looking at my Steam library. Ah, shit. That's so cool. It feels awesome and it does a ton of damage. All right. Damn it. Did pretty poorly on that one. Okay, we're still learning it though. That sucked. Oh my god. Oh, it's crazy. All right. Let me look at my library. What did I buy? Little game called Planet of Lana, which seems like a little chill experience. Oh, I bought Narita Boy, which is a very visually striking. I don't know if it's a Metroidvania. Actually, let me look at this. I guess it's defined as a 2D platformer, but it looks very, very cool. Had kind of a pretty weak release, which was kind of disappointing. But it looks cool, and I think I picked it up for a few bucks, so that could be fun. What else did I get? Moonlighter, which I think would be a fun stream game because it's pretty chill, but has a good amount of gameplay to pay attention to. Polybridge, which might be a fun, like, one night sort of thing. I downloaded Siberia to play, though that feels like an undertaking that might be a little bit more that I'm up for. And then art right now, I have Arcanum, which may be an on or off stream game, probably an off stream game. And then Little Nightmares 2, because it is officially the second day of spooky season. And so we should begin Sunday night spooky game nights. I didn't do it. I wasn't going to do it tonight because obviously I'm in the middle of this, but damn it. Spooky Sunday gaming, that's right. That's right. I played a few weeks ago. I spent a few days just playing like random spooky games off of Itch.io, which is always fun. It's always an interesting experience because you never know what you're going to get with those kind of games. Some of them are like one gimmick, but done really well. Some of them are larger attempts at more complete games, but you know, have a little bit of a indie charm to them. Just gonna have to deal with it. Shit. I really do think that maybe because we need to be focusing on survival and my perfect parry skills are not good enough to be able to take advantage of that, I don't think right now. Ah, shit. I didn't mean to unequip all of them. Okay, so I need the Quick Dose Jade. I need the Hedgehog Jade. I want that one. And then I might equip the increased recovery rate. There's not really anything for us to use other than that. I feel like I should have 10 of those containers. Like, that feels like something that I should have at this point instead of 9. I guess 9 rounds easily to 3 of them, but... So I may start out, well, honestly, streams as we get into, like, September and October are probably just going to be spooky games all the time. Is the season and all that. But as we get closer to Halloween, I'm probably going to focus on larger game titles rather than indie games. So for the time being, I'll probably be doing more indie game stuff on Sundays. Ow. Damn it. Yeah, that was a case where you just jump a little bit too early. Although I do still feel like there's some weird variability in how long it takes for her to dash after starting that. I want to try the full control strategy. Because I heard that there is enough time to do this during her windows. I'm just going to have to see if my parrying has made it a little bit easier. Oh, yeah, at least during that one. I'm assuming during the other one as well. Ow! Talisman? Talisman? Ah. I see, it's because it stuns her. Ah, shit. I don't know. I thought I was still in my water build. Yeah, so because you do so much damage to her, it stuns her out of, like, whatever potential attack that she's doing. Oh, man. Ah, shit. See, there's an example of... Okay, we should have time for this one. There we go. Pretty good. It was faster. I don't know if it was necessarily better, but... Okay, that was better. Oh, the donks, dude. Since I'm a Catboy, do I have an owner? No, I'm an unowned Catboy. I will never be chained. Never. That's a very greedy opportunity. Can you own me? What did I just say? I will never be owned. Fuck off! See, I mean, that gives me the full confirmation that I needed to know that the timing on that is variable, which I think is really shitty, honestly. we go. More consistently. All the head pats I can dream of. Tempting offer, have to admit. Damn it. I am a free cat. I don't know why I ever switched off of full control. It was more difficult when I didn't know the fight. When you know the windows, obviously full control is better. Dangerously low. Go. Even better than last time. Okay. Starting to get that one. Excuse me? Oh, fuck. So much damage. So much damage. I really just need to not get razzle-dazzled by that initial attack sequence. Tough part. See, I don't agree with that. I'm going to be just entirely honest with you. I don't think that she should have variable recovery time for an attack that I have succeeded in parrying. Or just in general, I don't think that enemies should have variable recovery times. I think that's bad design. I thought it might have something to do with the fact that I didn't parry it completely, or that it took place like she did it spontaneously like that one. Fuck. What a waste. But, really? Not the best round. Still not terrible, though, for being honest. Alright, bring it on. Oh, I was so excited that I had it charged. I didn't even think about timing. Fuck me. Okay. Okay. We'll see if the windows are the same in the second phase. They may or may not be. I'm not sure. Ah, shit. I don't know why I didn't think that that's what she was going to do. Boo. Bad start. Fuck. And that one didn't stun her. I'm not gonna complain about that one too much because I recognize that the stun is kind of variable. It kind of depends on whatever is going on. But I'm assuming it has something to do with the amount of damage that I do in one attack. Though I'm surprised when I don't get it with full control. Because of just how much damage it does. Yeah, that's like 25% of her health there. Ooh, that was extremely lucky. Oh, man, I so wish that just didn't work that way. Like, I think this fight would be so much better if it just didn't. I know it's kind of a cop-out to dodge through it, but all right. Good deal, good deal. I keep getting so excited that I successfully parried the first one that I just forget to, like, do the rest of them. Oh, fuck. Okay. So, when it comes to parrying either that or the initial slash sequence, you can just get away with doing basically the same thing either time. You just have to be prepared for it. Because either she's going to do the slash or she's going to do the charge, and then all of that kind of stuff. So it kind of works out. Shit. Ow. That was close. Really close. Talisman. Ah. Get the fifth one off. That's just for flare points at that point. Again? Again? Okay, come on. That's also one thing, which feels like a very... I'm going to use the word amateurish, not in like a pejorative sense, but just a genuine description of the studio's experience with Metroidvanias and this kind of combat. But the fact that some bosses have the ability to chain... Well, I think I've seen pretty much all bosses do it on rare occasion. It's not common, but have the ability to, for their AI to chain the same move like 3 times back to back feels really bad. And then the variable recovery time in there. Like, that's my 2 biggest complaints. It shouldn't happen, right? Because, like, I successfully... twice now. Shit. Huge damage. The internal damage system is kind of interesting. I mean, I guess if you were, like, really good at surviving but really bad at dealing damage, then you could, like, theoretically not deal... like, they could theoretically heal out of it, but it's kind of like a Sekiro situation where the Sekiro recovery... like health recovery, right? That's Sekiro, or was that Liza P that I'm thinking of? Might actually be Liza P. Ah, fuck. No, it's Liza P that I'm thinking of. In Liza P, enemies have a similar thing where like you damage them and they can re-heal a certain amount of damage that they've taken, but in the default game, it's so low and so slow that, and by default game, I mean, like, new game, that it basically might as well not exist, which is fine, because that's, like, the first playthrough, you know, default difficulty. Ass kicked. Go with that again. I think it's just because that triggers her to like cancel out of the recovery from the previous move. I feel like I am successfully timing that counter. It's weird when it doesn't work. Finally. I almost thought that was orb. Again with that, dude. I hate that shit. I don't know why I did that. I'm probably gonna die because of that. I don't know why I did it again. I'm so desperate to like have her not have that part of her health bar on the screen that I keep thinking that I need to get rid of it. But as I was saying, there's really no strong incentive for me to get rid of it, especially when my parrying causes additional internal damage. We're fine. We're fine. Just stick to what you know. Just do your thing. Ah, fuck. Can you do something else? Ugh. Still got it off, but didn't get the full charge. The hell? Yeah, I'm familiar with the bots. I've been around long enough. I know I need to do something to configure to get rid of them or to screen them out, but I don't know what I have to do that. Excuse you. Oh, fuck. Okay. Really can't do that. Yeah, I know it's a bot because they don't even follow me. Shouldn't I be able to ban them? As ignore. I need better like admin control tools in this. I know I have them, but here, can I just do? Oh, you know what? I probably have to go to the Twitch window to have like Twitch specific admin controls. Maybe, maybe not. No, I said /ban. Whatever. Whatever. Like I said before, I use OBS in, or I have my chat in the OBS window. Which I like a lot, but evidently it doesn't give me a whole lot of moderation options. Which is annoying. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. What if I... Hold on, I'm messing with something. There we go. That was mainly just so I could figure out how to do it. So if I have Twitch chat up on a different screen, or a different tab, a different dock, then I could do it. Thank you. It only took me 5 minutes to figure out how to do a basic stream moderation thing, but that's okay. There we go. It's my well-earned head pats. Ah, shit. Oh, man. If you get hit by that sword, it really, really sucks. I don't know why I wasn't prepared for it. I'm losing the mojo already. Gotta bring it back. We will get to phase 3 tonight. I am dedicated. Oh. Ah, shit. Alright, she does them frequently enough that... There we go. Look at all that damage. Good night. Almost perfect. Almost perfect phase 1. That's what we like to see. Ugh. Gotta remember that. I gotta remember that. Oh, shit. I don't know why I thought I was out of range. I don't know why. That was good, though. That was good. We're figuring it out. It's only a few extra things. It is more difficult to find appropriate windows to do things, and I need to get better about... There's a couple of times where she does the dunk. The dunk is a little different than the first phase. At least one of them is. I think that's like the biggest window that she gives us in phase 2 if I take advantage of it. Excuse me. Don't necessarily agree with that, but okay. Or do I agree with the fact that I didn't carry that? Dead. Yep. That is something that I'm going to continue to complain about until the end of this game. Because I really don't think that an enemy should just be able to decide that they're done recovering from an attack combo because they want to do another attack. Like when in Elden Ring, when you heal and the enemy decides, oh, actually, I'm not out of stamina. I actually have plenty left to throw a fireball at you. Shit. Again? An annoying sequence of attacks. I think in general, I prefer fights with relatively discrete combos. Thank you, finally. Good news is there's really no reason to be in a rush. It's probably slightly less efficient than getting it off in other opportunities, but it's not all that bad. Yeah, I think I prefer, at least in these games, for the enemies to have fairly identifiable combos. It's a little bit different when it's 3D. Okay, so you can just do that even if I don't parry you. That's good to know. I'm throwing it away right now. A real difficult time with the timing on the second one of those is really confusing to me. Oh, shit. That's one of the dunks that I need to be more aware of. Can we get her to half, at least? We did it. We got her to half. That's pretty huge. Oh, well, that's death. I do have to remember that that ability charges faster than I think it does. Like, it's not even a full second. Like, I really just have to do the input. No tears. I think that was a pretty successful, run for us. We got her to half health, and that was my goal. I'm learning it. Yeah, the charged parry charges a lot faster. Part of the problem is you can't charge it in the air, which I understand, but I don't, I think it puts you in weird combat situations where it, like, where you had to jump to effectively avoid something else, and, like, now you can't parry the ability. And in those abilities where you literally can't dodge them, kind of a big deal if you can't parry it, you know? Oh, fuck you. Fuck you. That was bullshit. Yeah, I'm gonna die a lot. But we take progress as we can get it. So I should always be dashing through that, even if I don't know if I'm going to get it reliably, just because if we do get it, then perfect. If not, then it's free, because we're just going to parry the attack right afterwards. And those are always free when we do that. I haven't... She might be able to talisman immediately out of that, but I haven't seen it. Yeah, like that. We should always try it. Probably didn't need to do a full charge there, but... Alright, get up, lady. Good. remember that she does that. Oh, man. It's just like I don't even have any time to get oriented to what's going on after I screw up a parry, so I don't... She does the uppercut parry, or is it the uppercut attack, which I can parry, but then she does the downward strike, which I can't parry, so I have to dash out of that. That's like the one thing I actually have to dash so far. Shit. She's dunking. She runs on Duncan. Look at all that damage. That's a lot of damage. I guess you don't have to be facing... Like, your character doesn't have to be facing the direction of the attack. I think you just have to be... Like, there's two of them. Two upward slices. Fuck! Fuck me. Fuck. I was too early on that. That was just dumb. Oh, I thought I was dead. I thought I was dead. You can call me whatever you want, Robot Man. Whatever you want. Take that! Okay, if I could, like, have any opportunity talisman, that would be incredible, honestly. This is insane. Finally. Jesus. Probably didn't need to heal there. I probably could have just waited. Battlement's still open. Shit, just a little bit late on that last one. And get all 5 off. Stop! My brain was just confused on what she was doing. Getting mind flooded, dude. Damn it. Okay, we're making progress though. Making progress. Just a couple of those last little bits in phase 2 that we gotta nail down. Again, an unnecessary heal because I think I have more damage than I actually do. I think that should be it. Yeah. Sick. Just a little bit too early on the last one. But other than that, good timing. Need to be better prepared for those. Sometimes she does 2 attacks, so she can cancel either of those. Once you get the timing on it, it's a little bit easier. I don't like that. I really don't like how she can do that. You know, I feel like it goes without saying that even though this is a good boss fight, a well-designed boss fight, it goes without saying that you should have, like, you should have openings that can consistently be depended on to attack, right? Like, that seems pretty logical from a design perspective. Shit! Gaming World, thanks for the follow. Welcome. Glad to have you. You're just in time to watch me get my ass kicked! Please. There we go. That actually wasn't as bad as I thought it was. It was a little sloppy there in the middle, but we all got a little sloppy from time to time. So much faster than I think it's going to be. Oh man, I just wasn't anticipating her doing that as a follow-up. She's now more aggressive with the dunks. I think we're making it to half this time. Actually, I don't want to say that, because we very well may. We just need a window. And that's double annoying because it doesn't even go far enough for me to like successfully parry it if I'm out of range, so. See, like, I do all of that. I parry that sequence successfully. Finally. Good lord. Okay, the dunks are really what creates your windows in phase 2. I don't think I've seen her in phase 2 not have a talisman after she does the little axe sequence there. Maybe I'm just... I'm just not prepared for her to do that. I'm not prepared. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. We really got to land the dunks, and we got to be more prepared for those uppercuts. And I think if I parry the first attack of the uppercut slices, then she always goes immediately into the down strike. I don't know if that's actually true or if it's just weird variability in her. I didn't take advantage of that as well as I could have, but that's okay. If it's just weird variability in her attack patterning, but... What am I doing? I'm not paying attention to what she's doing. I'm paying far too much attention to what I think she's going to do. That was just me getting a jump input eaten. Happening a lot right now. Mainly because I'm jumping like frivolously. I need to be jumping more intentionally, not just jumping around for the sake of jumping around. Get down. Part of the problem is I just have a much easier time parrying those her stab attacks in the air. Or maybe I just think I do. But that's a psychological thing that's going to be really difficult for me to break at this point. There are so many other ways you could have made that ability not be, like, stupid. You could have made it punishing in so many different ways other than having it just have a huge reverse hitbox to it. That feels really, really unnecessary. Oh, I'm alive! Amazingly. Yeah, that's our first bit of damage on her. Jesus. Oh, man. So if I really just... using the continuous counter parry, like the multiple counter parry, or charged parries, whatever it's called. I don't know, there's so many fucking names. Using that multiple times gets you through the first 3, and then I just have to recharge for the second one, which is pretty easy to sight read now that I've had some experience with it. Ah, too early on those. Winning. Feel like I needed to take that damage, but it is what it is. Ugh. I'm almost dead again. Alright. 3 heals once again. We should probably get a little bit closer, actually. Maybe not. On second thought, maybe we don't do that. See? I think that's really fucked up. I think that's really fucked up that she can do. Oh, man. Boss's animation... It's essentially animation canceling. I mean, I know that's not specifically what it is, but that's super shitty. Should have talisman there, but whatever. Ah, man. I thought she was charging. Thought she was charging her fireball. Oh, fuck. That was an unfortunate whiff on the single charge of the full control, which would have sent her into phase 2 if I had actually pulled it off, but alas. How far have I made it? I don't think much further than... I had like one good phase 2. Figured a few things out. Definitely did better with her moveset in phase 2 during that one round, but haven't made too much progress in your absence. So you didn't miss much. Ugh. That's what I've been waiting for. Good shit. Good shit. Could have been worse. Could have been worse. That bullshit again, though. Definitely have to be more consistent with that. If I'm going to reliably get through phase 2 without using an abundance of healing. Ugh! Still can't do it. Phase 3! Phase 3! You got kids and those head pads. Oh, what the fuck are we doing now? What is this? Yeah, what the hell is that? Thank you. Thank you, thank you. All the head pats. Well, now we know we can do it. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. The problem is, I don't know what the shit was going on. I don't know what the fuck happened. It was just lights and death. Okay, there's a good amount of optimization that we can still get in phase 2. Like, it's not as clean as our phase 1 is, so we got a ways to go, but glad to see we made progress with it. We're definitely getting there. Ah, shit. And I'm happy with how consistent our phase 1 has become. Still feel like my damage optimization could be a little bit better, but that was just greedy. That's all that was. It's okay, though. Do this. Oops. Oh, and you can just do that even if I didn't parry you. Okay. Thank God I pulled that off. Too early. The follow-up slash to that is so fast. It's really just something that you have to have the intrinsic timing for. I don't know what I'm doing with my bow. I don't know what I'm trying to pull off here. Oh, that actually did parry her. Cool. That was hot. He just like one complete sequence. Oh, you know what? I can probably parry that. I said initially it was... I said initially it was... We were very close to 2 consecutive phase 3s, by the way. I said initially that's too fast or you're up in the air. But if you parry both of them, she kind of sends you to the ground. And I might be able to... I might be able to get to the ground in time to parry it. That's a little bit high level. I don't know if I'm necessarily going to achieve that level of mastery before beating her, but... Easy peasy. Pretty close to perfect first phase. So it's possible to do my, like, chain of super parries. I just don't know, I just don't know what the timing is for it. Too early. sad if I died there. Yeah, you can definitely, if you go directly to the ground, you can definitely parry that. Whew, that was a close one. This is definitely helping me get... Oh! Oh shit, I can't believe I did that. Kind of crazy, honestly. Yeah, see? You can do it like that. Oh shit, okay. That feels good. That feels good. So what the fuck is going on here? I'm gonna critique that from a visual standpoint, considering I don't even know what the fuck is going on. Yeah. Excuse me? Pardon me? Do I need to break out the fucking wiki here? Like there's just light, and then there's an something I either have to dodge or like an unblockable. There's a red attack in there too. I don't know what the fuck to make of that. I mean, I might have to, because that's just fucked up. Again, like, I'm trying not to be armchair game designer here, but I feel like I've played enough games to know when something isn't communicating to me. Like, I feel like I've identified very clear and, like, well-realized criticisms of the combat system. It's not just like, oh, this is too hard and it's bad and the developers should feel bad. It's like, no, I have very specific critiques, including I can't tell what the fuck is going on. Thank you. God, that was messy. That's awesome. That's sick. I need to be better about... Oh, well, you can only do it... Oh, and then I guess when she does that, then she does the follow-up with the orb. Seems like. Okay, I think I figured it out. I partially redact some of my earlier criticism, now that I have a better understanding of things, but not the criticism that I was just complaining about. I still think that's bullshit. Maybe I'll change my mind, but... What initially appeared to be, and I still think it's garbage that she can anim cancel like that. Fuck. I guess I can talisman up there if I do it correctly. That's actually not a terrible idea. Phase 3. Am I a hot boy? I am a hot boy. I'm a hot boy. Okay. Well, that was cool, whatever it was. I did it. Okay, maybe I'm just, like, getting dazzled by lights and I don't actually... Nope. What the hell is that? I am genuinely going to look it up. Because, like, what the heck is that? Aigong. Phase 3 attacks. Judgment Cut disappears and does 2 steeply diagonal screen-wide slashes, both of which have upward knockback, followed by dashing across the entire screen, briefly pausing in the middle, and leaving behind a third screen-wide slash, which can be either of the following variants: Crimson Third Slash, shallowly inclined screen-wide Crimson Slash, which is capable of hitting a second time after a brief delay, White Third Slash, horizontal screen-wide slash with upward knockback. I may actually be more confused. That really didn't help me understand in the slightest what's going on. I am a hot cat fanboy. That's me. Yeah, I just don't know what that fucking wants me to do to, like, dodge it. Maybe I'll figure it out by accident. I did, like, parry the White Slash, so, I mean, there's something to it. Jump. Wow. I have no idea how I dodged that. Fortunately, dodging it put me out of position. Alright, well, we're not in great shape, but we're in alright shape. I have no idea how that one time I managed to chain parry that attack. Damn. I just got put on the back foot that entire, basically this entire sequence. Oh man, that was bad. That was poor play on my part. And I am understanding. So sometimes she does the downward slash means that she's doing the one that can be parried. If she doesn't do a downward slash, then you have to dodge it. So that can kind of give you an idea of what to do if you react fast enough. Ow. Got in my own head about the parry timing. I was like, wow, I'm doing really good parrying. And then I started doing it later than I was before, or earlier than I was before, because I tend to have a problem with parrying too early rather than too late in this game. find it's actually relatively challenging to parry too late. Like, if you parry late, you just miss the timing pretty much entirely. It doesn't really have anything to do with a window so much. We know how to take advantage of that when that happens. We know how to take advantage of this when this happens. So sometimes she cancels out of it. And when she just does the single sequence, then she follows up with basketball. Probably an unnecessary heal, but that's alright. Beautiful. Talisman was unnecessary there. Seeing the lines in the Matrix. Watched The Matrix last week. Yeah, last week. Well, I guess at this point it was 2 weeks ago, but for the first time in like a long time. Ah, shit. This is a really good movie. I've forgotten like how good of a movie that is. All right, phase 3. Healing. I really just want more time in this phase so I can learn whatever the fuck this move is. I guess it's timing based. Like, I guess it just expects you to parry those. I don't think there's any positioning happening. I think it follows you wherever you go on the screen, so it's just parrying them. And then there's a secondary slash, which it was talking about either being a white slash or a red slash. And then after that, she doesn't move. Definitely locked in on a majority of her moveset, though. It's just those couple of straggling things that I'm figuring out. Please give me an opening. Thank you. It was probably an unnecessary heal if I played a little bit better, but I love that. Now that I figured out that you can do that, I think that's such a sick sequence. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. That was weird. Not that I am necessarily convinced that I would have handled it any differently if she had dashed through me, but you know, that's a weird consequence of them being able to change direction mid combo, which I still don't know how I feel about as a still don't know how I feel about that as a design. Like a lot of the combat would feel very clunky if they didn't do that, so I understand why it's a feature. But I don't know, maybe having it so at very least like red attacks can't change direction. I mean that seems fairly standard for this general foundation for combat. Though I guess in Sekiro they could still change direction with when they did that. They could pivot. So I shouldn't necessarily say that as a definitive rule. And I do look to Sekiro as kind of the exemplar of the combat demonstration. I've also figured out how to read the phase 1 more effectively with the talisman stuff. It's subtle, but it's there. You have 2 cats next to you. Oh my god, what are their names? What do they look like? Can you, like... Thank you. This is a sloppy phase 1, but it's alright. It's alright. We ball. Blackout and Goldie. Let me guess, one's black and one's an orange? Tabby? Maybe? I want two pure black cats. I would love that. Oh man. Doing bad this time around. Haven't been focusing on my fundamentals. Yeah, poorly executed. Black and orange, that's what I suspected. The good combo. Good pair. Yeah, I want two. Blackout is black and Goldie is orange. It would have been really funny if it was the opposite. I gotta be honest. But those are good cat names. I am definitely a cat person more than a dog person. I don't dislike dogs. Okay, I dislike big dogs. I don't like big dogs. Tiny dogs I'm more okay with. Excuse you. Thank you. Unnecessary. Oh my god. It was terrible. I have another cat named Snowball. Let me guess. She's also black. Or yellow. Could be yellow. There aren't yellow cats. Not really. Orange is, I guess, as close as they get. So you got the trifecta. You got the black, the got the black, the orange, and the white. Final. Got a talisman. I love these kinds of fights because they are, especially with how generally well designed this one is, it's the kind of thing where by the time you get through the game and you are actually able to beat the boss, you can do it basically perfectly because it's forced you to master every single component of it. I need to remember that she does that as a follow-up. Oh, man. I wasn't fast enough. I wasn't anticipating her to do that. For some reason, I forgot that she does that in Phase 2. She does it much less frequently than she does in Phase 1, but she definitely does it less. Definitely still does it. Ow. Again, with the unprompted dash, it's really thrown me off. So accustomed to it being after that. We just die in Phase 1. Kind of embarrassing. My reactions are suffering. Damage is suffering as a result of it. Ah! Ah, I'm in the fire! I really think the fire was also, like, pretty unnecessary in this fight. It's already hard enough. It didn't necessarily... Wow. Okay. Okay. I'm clearly getting a little bit tired. I'm gonna give it a few more. Then I will probably call it a little bit early this evening, especially because it's Sunday. I got to be up early. I got to go work out. Got a long day of stuff ahead of me. Yeah, it's okay. I know it's sad, but I should be back Tuesday. Would be the plan, anyway. And I've been fairly consistent with Tuesdays. Thursdays can be a bit sketchy for me. Another reason why I'm probably changing them, but Tuesday for certain. Greedy, but it worked out. I am leaving. I have to leave eventually. All things must come to pass. There we go. Ow. Ow, dude, come on. Come on. Okay. We're doing better that time, and I'm starting to get the timing down a little bit more consistently. Particularly on those sword slashes. Because if I get I've discovered you have to get the timing on the second one to trigger the chain. And if I get the timing on the second one, then it's a lot easier. Oh man, I was in the air. I couldn't start parrying in time. Two heals used already. Weak. Ugh. Gross. 3 heals even on phase 1. We're definitely slipping. Definitely slipping. Let's see if we can get this. That was Very cool and way too close. Damn. Damn. Alright. That's gonna be it. No, you can't sleep in my bed with me. No. That's going to be it. Right. Well, thanks for stopping by, Robot Man. Appreciate you being here as a chatter. I'm going to say you got to let up on the cutesy talk, cuz it's keeping other people out of the chat. So, let's keep things reasonably above board in chat, and that would be appreciated. But yeah, no, it's okay. I understand. You know, we're playing around, but I imagine other people don't feel welcome when they come into the chat, and it's that. Now, if we get a community that all acts like that, then that's fine. I mean, I'm all for degeneracy, but I don't want to be exclusionary. So don't worry about it. Don't feel bad. Appreciate you understanding. But I will catch you on Tuesday. We're gonna beat this. We're gonna beat this on stream. And I hope you have a good night. Bye-bye.